Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. A link to the site is in the description. The grass has been high, but it is getting cut. Okay, but it's almost like barber and salon is what I heard. The grass has been high for a while, right? So the snakes have been able to roam for a long time. And it's almost like anybody that's coming to mow this lawn is something is happening to them. Okay. So it's almost as if like because the grass is so tall, the lawnmower or the mower, the man mowing the lawn, whatever, is being bit. I'm trying to mow my lawn, but it's so high that I keep getting bit. So I know I gotta finish. I gotta finish. I keep getting bit. So it's gotta be hella snakes in this grass. Or one that really don't like me. So let me keep mowing. Let me keep mowing. Until we expose them. Dro. Jero. Letter K. Keep. 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 They spying and reporting everything. Spying and reporting everything. Watching everything. Anya, any name that with an Anya in it. They are watching everything. Gossiping about everything. London. Lin, Lan, Lon, Lun, Loon, Loan, anything like that. They are watching everything. And now they're in a place to where they're wondering if they've been exposed. Wondering, does anyone know what's really going on? Zika. They just will not accept the fact that people know that they are all the stalkers. They are the ones that have these cameras, microphones, surveillance set up. They are the thieves in this situation. Kawhi and Corey is what I'm hearing. They are the informants. So they set up illegal, unethical surveillance on somebody or are watching somebody's social media and things like that without their knowledge or consent and using this footage, this information, these photographs, these videos, whatever this stuff is, Thomas, to report back to somebody else. Studying somebody's life in real time and reporting this shit back to somebody else. Dennis. So the losses that they stand to face if this is discovered are going to be major. Because this person is hanging out with people that are supposed to be family, friends, or loyal in some type of way, right? Tays. But now they in a place to where they don't know what to do because they know about everything that these people or this person has done or everything that they're doing. And they didn't speak up. But now they're realizing. It's like they're going through this maturation. I think their eyes are opening to realize that this is really wrong. This is really a habitual liar. This is really a snake. This is really a thief. And what they're doing is fucked up. Dominique, how would you feel if somebody was illegally, unethically, immorally watching you? How would you feel if somebody was spying on you in your own home? How would you feel if somebody was spying on you in the workplace? How would you feel if people were taking pictures of you and recording you and doing weird shit like that without your permission? How would you feel if people were gossiping behind your back like this? How would you feel? Empathy is necessary. These people are weirdos. And I don't think that they realize like how weird the shit that they're doing really is. Like, do you realize that you're watching this person like a reality show? Do you realize that this person has cameras set up on this person's property? Do y'all realize that? Do you realize that this person is tracking and monitoring their every move, everything that they're doing? Do you realize that they got cameras inside their house? Do you realize that? Do you realize that? How else would they know every time this person is coming and going? They have trackers, monitors, cameras, footage, videos, all of this shit. Amaris. They set up illegal, unethical cameras on somebody's property to be able to watch them. And it's causing so much depression and sadness. Okra, it's causing so much sadness. Pain is what I'm hearing. But nobody wants to speak up about it because they would have to admit that it's one of their friends or family members that did it. But what is the morally correct thing to do? Continue to let people watch somebody, listen to somebody, lurk in somebody's life without permission? Mics? Or tell the truth that this motherfucker is a weirdo and spying on somebody along with other people. They have illegal cameras set up on the property. That's why they think they know details about somebody's life. That's why they can say these things. They're watching illegally, immorally. And it has caused mental health issues. It has caused problems. But it's also going to cause irreversible damage within these social circles when the truth is told. Chocolates. This is a horrible investment. And nobody wants to admit that they participated. Wills. But they're starting to see that they family member or friend is a pure fucking weirdo. And it's sad. It's unfortunate. Keep hearing Britney's dad passed. Keep hearing that. Someone of Haitian descent may be a factor in this equation. Vince. I heard like Muno. I think this is just one of those matters to where the truth is coming out because of how jealous and hateful and obsessive this person has become. Jacqueline is what I'm hearing. But they're acting like this because they're afraid that they're about to be exposed. Ty. They just need to tell the truth. They were mean and in their feelings, became emotionally unstable, went crazy, set up illegal cameras on somebody legal monitoring or something like that, or reported them in some type of way to where people are constantly monitoring what they're doing, what they're saying. You feel me? Well, I don't care if these are phone calls. You know what I mean? Like, they felt the need to be on this person's ass because of this hateful individual in the background being obsessed with them. Des. But now it's like, wow, like, so you mean to tell me like y'all just been illegally watching this person? Y'all been illegally listening to them? Y'all been illegally surveilling them? Yes, they have. That's why it's like, oh yeah. Like for instance, y'all, I had a situation where I had a firearm legally and I took it out to clean it from where it usually was. Okay? Wasn't loaded, nothing. Because like I said, I was cleaning it. Somebody knocked on my door. So I tucked it in like the side of my couch. Right? I tucked it in the side of my couch. Went back to what I was doing. Then they go on, whatever. But I left it tucked inside of my couch for probably a couple days after that. The next thing I know, this nut says, files a report on me to say I have a firearm, and when anybody comes to my house, I open the door with the firearm and I keep the firearm underneath my couch. I have never kept a firearm underneath my couch. It's not even logical to do that. If you're sitting on your couch and an intruder comes through your door and you have to bend down, okay, taking your eyes off your target. Number one, reach underneath your couch when you have the ability to push the gun further back under the couch. It's not logical. So you mean to tell me the same week that I tucked this gun inside my couch, this man filed a report saying that I own a firearm and I keep it underneath my couch? That's just coincidence, right? Nobody wants to accept the truth about this situation. These people have been illegally, unethically, immorally monitoring, surveilling, listening, watching, all of that. That is where they got these pictures, these videos, this information, these details. Tasha, Asha, Sasha. These losses. They don't want to, it's almost like they just don't want this person to be in trouble. But it's like, how would you feel if somebody violated your privacy like this? How would you feel if somebody broke into your house multiple times, illegally entered your home, your business, whatever this is? I don't care if it's your room, and put cameras in there to watch you. Put cameras outside your house to watch you. Illegally reporting you to agencies. I don't care if it's the police, so they can monitor you, surveil you. Tisha, how would you feel if somebody violated your fucking privacy like this? They don't want to talk about it because it's the truth. They don't know these details. They're spying, they're stalking, they're surveilling, they're listening, they're watching without permission. Janae, Shanae, and they just need to tell the truth about it. It's uncomfortable, but it's the truth. Thank you so much.